Hello everybody, CineMerch86 back here with another video. Now, as you can see here, there is a Venom 3 movie collection Blu-ray box set. This video we will mainly be covering Venom The Last Dance, which happens to be the third film of the trilogy. But I'll also roughly go through the first two films, and we'll also be taking a look at some cinema merchandise, which was released to coincide with the movie Venom The Last Dance. So, without further ado, let the video commence. Well, so just to give a quick run through of the Venom movies, and we start off with the very first Venom movie. So we have the character of Eddie Brock. He is a news reporter, and he seems very determined on exposing an evil scientist who has a shady background and is rumoured to have caused the deaths of quite a few human test subjects. These deaths are mainly down to the discovery and experimentation on symbiotes. So they learn that symbiotes need a human host to survive, but they've never been able to find this 100% compatibility between host and human. This is where Eddie Brock happens to uncover the lab, and this is where he comes across the symbiote, which takes in as his host. And we find out that they're both actually compatible with each other. And this is how we get the character of Venom. Well, so now we move on to the second movie, Venom Let There Be Carnage, where we have the character of Cletus Cassidy. He is a killer, and he's in prison serving for his crimes. Eddie Brock visits him a couple of times, just to see if he can find out any more information on the deaths and where the bodies are being kept. Just so happens in one of these visits where Cletus actually bites into Eddie and ingests part of Eddie's symbiote. We also find out that Cletus is up for the death penalty, and it is during the process of this death penalty where the symbiote inside Cletus just basically comes alive, takes over Cletus. They both cause havoc, and they escape the prison, and this is how we get the character of Carnage. So both Carnage, both the symbiote and Cletus come up with this mutual agreement where they're going to rescue Cletus's girlfriend, break her out from one of the prisons, as well as try and track and hunt down both Eddie and Venom, just basically for revenge, basically. Well, so it just leaves us now with the movie at hand, the third film in the trilogy, Venom The Last Dance. So we find out that Venom and Eddie, they both hold the Codex Key. The Codex Key is created when a symbiote saves the life of its human host. We also learn that the key can be used to free evil villain Null, who was previously imprisoned by other symbiotes. So knowing of the key's existence, Null causes the services of these creatures to go down to Earth to try and retrieve the key, and so they can free their master. We also find out in a post-credit scene that Null's motives was basically just to cause death and despair among the world, really. And we also find out in the movie there's an area called 51, which is obviously an area in real life, where we've heard stories of extraterrestrial life. Underneath there is a secret lab where they actually hold other symbiotes, just to basically learn about them and learn the secrets about them. The symbiotes themselves actually play a major role in the climax of the movie. Well, so due to the movie's title, Venom The Last Dance, and a couple of the trailers that we saw, sort of gave indications on the possibility of Eddie or Venom, or even both characters, dying on screen. Watching this movie, we got to see how this scenario played out. Well, so we also got to see Eddie and Venom. They came across a family that was travelling, hoping to find Area 51. I think there was some very good touching scenes with all the characters there, and particularly some emotional moments between Eddie and Venom. We also saw supermarket owner Mrs. Shen. It's always nice seeing her on screen making cameos in these films. We also had Venom as well, seeing when the symbiote left Eddie, the symbiote exchanged from creature to creature, so we got different animal incarnations of Venom, which definitely brought me a chuckle, made me laugh as well, seeing them on screen. And then of course the scenes at the end as well, where we had the battle exchanges between the symbiotes and Null's creatures, which I thought was very entertaining. All that's left now is to talk about the performance of Tom Hardy, and I thought it was absolutely incredible in this, playing the role of Eddie. I just think the facial expressions, the comedic timing in the fighting scenes as well, he was absolutely brilliant. The exchanges between Eddie and Venom as well, I thought were exceptional. We got to see the ups and downs of the relationship, them working together, all the bonding which both of the characters do as well. I just think it's very entertaining to see on the screen, and to actually find out that Tom Hardy voiced Venom as well just extends this man's talents. And then lastly, just to say about I think this was meaning to be the end of the Venom franchise, but there are possibilities that he could turn up in the MCU, in the multiverse, or maybe in some Spider-Man or Venom projects down the line. But yeah, I am really hoping that this is not the last time we ever see this character. Right, so as you see now, we're going to be taking a look at the Venom The Last Dance cinema merchandise, which I purchased. This set was made available to us by the ODEON. Now, I remember receiving a link from a mate at the end of the working day, revealing the image of this set, and I was just like, yes, I've got to pre-order this on the app, and then straight down to the ODEON after work to collect this awesome set. So yeah, what we have here, we have the Venom head popcorn bucket, and then we have the Venom collector's cup. This set together, it was called the Venom Bites collector's combo. And yeah, for the price, everything together came to £44.99. I think you could get the collector's cup separately at £17.99, but I don't think you could with the popcorn bucket. But yeah, overall, it was just an awesome piece to pick up. And yeah, now we'll take an in-depth look at the items themselves. Right, so first off, we're going to take a look at the Venom collector's cup. Now, as you can see, the exterior of the cup has some very nice symbiote detailing, and the way that the light reflects off of it is just a nice touch also. And if you have a look at the top of the cup, on the lid, you can actually see the face of Venom there, which is very incredibly detailed, and we'll take a look at that shortly. And yeah, I just think this is a very awesome piece. Right, so just to take a further look into the Venom Collector's Cup now. We are first going to have a look at the underneath here, where we have the barcode, we have the warning signs, and then we have Venom The Last Dance, only in cinemas, 2024, Marvel, 2024, CPII, whatever that means, and it was made in China. So now we flip it back up, and now we're going to take a look at the lid, and you can see the very detailed Venom head there. You see the eyes and the teeth, the gums there as well, all nicely detailed. I forgot to bring the straw over, but that is the hole where the straw goes. And yeah, just taking it apart, it's just a simple twist and a pull action. And then you just push the lid back on the cup again. And yeah, there we go, the Venom Collector's Cup. Right, so lastly, we're just going to take a look at the Venom Head Popcorn Bucket. And as you can see here, it looks absolutely incredible. I think this thing is really nice. You can see the black symbiote detailing on the popcorn bucket itself with the light reflecting on it. You can also see the nicely detailed white eyes of Venom as well, which are nice, big and prominent. And you can also see the real detailed teeth there as well, which is a very nice touch. And a very good representation of how Venom looks in the movies. Right, just a quick close-up of the Venom Head popcorn bucket now. Firstly, we're going to have a look at the underneath here. As you can see, like the cup, we have Venom The Last Dance, only in cinemas, 2024 Marvel, copyright 2024 CPII. You have the warning logos there and the barcode underneath, as well as made in China. And now I'm going to show you the functionality of the popcorn bucket. So you can see here on top of the lid, there is a catch there, as always, on a lot of these popcorn buckets. You just put your thumb under the catch, you press your fingers on top of the lid there, push with your thumb, lift up, and that is where you put all of your popcorn. As you can see, I have not cleaned this thing out. Yes, that's not exactly good on my part, but yeah, you can just see where I have had my popcorn. And put the lid back down now, and yeah, there we have the unclean Venom Head popcorn bucket. Right, so that just about comes to the end of this video now. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I also hope you all enjoyed seeing all this cool Venom The Last Dance cinema merchandise. And also I'd like to thank you to everyone who ends up viewing this video. Also I'd like to remind you all to strike the like, vibe and subscribe. And always remember to bucket and stuff it. And I'll see you all in the next video. Venom out.